What is up, legends? We are back, and we are actually back in NIKKE. Now, some people were coming at me, asking me about different things, and a major thing that people want to do is they're struggling to push through content. And like I told you in the previous video, the most important thing you should be worried about right now. Oh, I got a free one? Yeah. Bam. The most important thing you should be worried about is this, and pushing stages to actually push this clear count, so you are getting as much of this right here. This is the most important thing right now. You're getting as much as this as you can possibly get, and that is your lifeblood in this game. That is what will push your characters. That is what will make your characters strong enough. Now, part of the reason if you're struggling, it might be that your team is not built properly, and you're just putting characters together because you see characters together, or characters are meta. There's two problems with that. Not every character works with every character, and you need to actually adhere to a certain type of tactics. Now, what I have done is I go on with a team that can handle short, medium, and long. And what that basically means is I have Pepper to handle short, which she's a shotgun character. So anything like close and AoE, she can actually handle because she's a shotgun character. Plus, she's the healer on top of that, and debuffs. I have long to handle with the rest of the team, and medium. Now, Diesel and Rappy and Rupee all have quick fire weapons. Diesel is a chain gun, basically like a Gatling gun. Rappy and Rupee are SMGs, and Bellorta is a rocket launch character, which she does splash damage, and she's pretty good for what she is too. Technically, my main DPS is Rupee because she just does a lot of DPS, but before her I had Mihara, and Mihara was actually doing a good job of doing that as well. Technically, you don't need SSRs until chapter 10. You just don't. I've tested that and practiced it, and people literally are having videos up just with all SSRs, like stomping through content. And one of the reasons why that you can actually do that is because SRs is because SRs can actually limit break a whole lot quicker and go to level 160 before you actually be able to do that with SSRs. So casual to free to play, you're going to lean on your SRs early and mid game, because you are not going to, unless you're super lucky, which in most cases is not going to be the case, you're not going to have dupes right away to actually push the SSRs that you're currently like or using or that fit in your team. Like, I just got Rupee out of a box, basically. I got like the 50 box put together, and then I got Rupee, which is extremely good. I love her. She's basically a hentai character, and you know, she's great. And Diesel is who you get free, and Pepper I actually ended up getting twice. So that Pepper was my luck. And then you see all the rest of the SSR characters that I have like bench that don't necessarily work, but with things like with the Lost Sector and stuff like that, where I need characters just in case something happens to the main characters, I got them as backup, and my overall team level is at 75, so that's good as well. So with that said, as you can see, I have the SSRs. I went first. I pushed them to 81st, and then now they're just stuck there. Except for Pepper. Pepper can go higher than that because she got a dupe. But Rupee and Diesel are stuck there for right now, and Bellorta and Rappy are going to be going beyond that, and they're essentially going to be the carries and help push my account power, so I can actually handle things. And then Rappy is a pretty good DPS anyway. And so is Bellorta. So I figured I would lean on them until I can actually bring in the useful SSRs that will actually benefit the team. Now, I could put in any of the other characters, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to benefit the team. Like, I'll probably imbalance myself, basically, if I did that. And on top of it, they're going to be stuck at 80 anyway. So it's not going to matter. So with that said, what you also want to do is, I don't know actually why I came out of that, is you want to have like a main DPS. You want to have somebody who you're going to skill up first, who is going to rock and be DPS. Now for me, who that's going to be is probably going to be Rupee. I just got her, like I said, but she's going to take over and basically be the one that I put all the skills on when I get the Lost Sector stuff and everything else like that, before I was doing it with Pepper and Rappy, because obviously I didn't have volume either. And my initial thing that I want is the person who I'm going to manually control needs to be a SMG, or if it's going to, or maybe Diesel or something like that. And the reason is because it's a quick fire DPS, and I can make choices according to whatever the stages throw at me. And that's very important, because manual starts to take over. Like, you can auto for a long time for the most part, but manual starts to take over with usefulness, because you're better at making the choices, and the stages make you adjust. So head into this. You see, I'm barely over the recommended right now. So essentially what you want to do with every stage is you want to figure out the best course of action, and usually the best course of action is taking down anything that's about to time crisis you, and red beam. All right, so this is wall, which is annoying. Essentially what you want to do here is you want to take down everything and make sure that you always reload it. See that? Because you need to make the choice. Now we're about to have burst, and I'm gonna let them take control of the burst. There's no bosses, so again, everything quick down as much as you can. This guy right here, he's gonna get all the bursts because he's a mid boss. And I was forced to reload because I didn't go out. And for the most part, we're fine. We're gonna get a burst again, reload again. Make sure you always have your bullets ready. We got burst open again. They're gonna get him before he actually makes it. All right. At the recklessly unload clip, we're about to have burst halfway now. All right, while we have a little bit of time, reload. And this guy right here, he's gonna be unfortunate for the burst. And we should be fine. All right, I'll go reload again. Again, like you see, this is why I'm using Rappy. It's over. Eventually, we're gonna change over, and I'm gonna use Rupee to do this. Nice, level 35. Thank you, game. Appreciate you. And again, like I said, the most important thing that you want to do is you want to be stage hunting. And a matter of fact, if there is a stage that you struggle with, for whatever reason, go around it if you can. Like, for whatever reason, this stage down here, I can't beat the timer on that stage. So I said, you know what? F that. There was like 20 things over here, right here behind it. Well, speaking of this, a lost relic right here. It's like 20 things. You know, like all over the place, and like there's no reason to struggle with that one thing. Just go around it and then get more EXP, get more battle data. There's another one right there. Get more battle data. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see them in a white zone, but the little bling blings is what, you know, is the major giveaway. I don't see anything else right now. Yeah, I don't see anything else right now that I can necessarily reach. But let's go to another stage. Hopefully this is a different type. So 719. Okay. Be a defense. Be a defense. I want a defense. No, this is fine though. All right, so we're gonna go ahead in here. We're looking for the stuff to take down relatively quick. Anything that has a circle, no time crisis, right here. All that. We got the mid and the back right here. So now we concentrate on him. We got the burst, and I'll get rid of these time crisis guys. No AOE, sir. All right, he's dead now. There's the boss. Got them in the back trying to time crisis again. Get them out there. Who shot me? Making sure that you pay attention to all of that stuff, all the time crisis stuff makes you take less damage, which is less pressure on your healer. to worry about heals, and you just knock down. Like you literally what I'm doing right now, like any of you could use Rappy. Like anybody could use Rappy. Like everybody has Rappy, and everybody should have Rappy maxed right now. So the whole thing that you have to re-roll to progress is absolutely a lie. It's absolutely a lie. You can use SRs and do the same exact stuff that I'm doing right now with any character in the game. Any character in the game. Obviously, the better the characters are to suit the role that I have everybody doing right now, the better healer that you have. Like if you have Volume together with Rupee, or if you have Udilla to be the tank, obviously all of that is going to be better, and your progression is going to be even easier. But you don't have to have them. You can do it without them. Same type of thing again. You see me doing the same thing. As soon as I see a red circle, that enemy is immediately dead. Like all red circle over there, and then I go back to the boss. Anybody got a red circle in the back over there? Nah. Okay, back to the boss. The red circle over there. Get him. Oh, I got hit hard there. I was actually about to die. They were all aiming at me because she taunts. Alright, so another question was, how would I level fast when I'm not wailing or spinning anything? So I answered this in the comment section, but I'm going to say it in a video. I did spend something though. That's not true. I spent $5 for the whatever pack that was, but that's it. Now what essentially happens in here is that you're gonna have battle data set stuff in here. Now you have this right here for 150. I think this is a little bit much, which is why you see I didn't actually spend for it, but there's a chance that it won't actually be in here. It usually give you like between 250k to 300k and battle data. I'll refresh this once or twice a day, just to gamble a little bit and get that battle data. And so far, every day for the most part, except for today, literally, there was no raw battle data in here. Now it has this, which is 1 hour versus 1 hour of battle data, which is 150k. Like I said, I don't think that that's worth me doing. To be honest with you, I can just wait and not spend that 150k because I don't have that much currency to be doing that. I might as well just wait at this most part. Union Shop, you become more into play later than it does right now. Now body label, it's up to you how you want to go ahead and actually do this. Everybody is different. I've seen so many people have so many different ways, and I don't feel that there is a correct way. You're never going to tell me what to do with your time or your stuff. However, this right here might be one of the most important things in the game, because the body label shop, along with the dupes, high quality mold won't necessarily give you SSR all the time. Sometimes it's going to give you a SR. I tried this testing in beta when we were allowed to actually do this, and about 25% of the time it gave a SSR, just with me messing around with it. So no, that's up to you guys. That's with me doing it like 10 times. It only gave me it 2 times. Which actually that's 20%. It only gave me it 2 times. The other times was SS. The other time was SR. And in my opinion, it ain't good enough for me to do that. So all of this over here, the Elysium Common Console, the Re-Energy, Attacker Common Console, Defender Common Console, Supporter Console, all of this right here is all your account power. That it doesn't matter what characters you have, this is going to power up the characters themselves. So if you're having like attackers right here, if you're having defenders and Supporter Common Console, this all affects them. You're gonna need 10, obviously. But you see me down to the 220 because that affects my overall account, and that's forever. It's not something that's going to be like when I change characters, it's going to be different. This is a forever thing. That's what's going to affect your account forever. So if you know you're going to be a certain build, you know you're going to rock more with attackers, then you're going to have like 3 attackers, and then like have like your tank and then whatever else. You wouldn't necessarily go hard in paying attention to this. So you see with me, I have Elysian, I have actually 3 characters Elysian that I can actually use. So I leveled this up and dealt with the attack and defense. The same thing with attackers, I gave it that. This I can't do much with right now, as you guys can see. Synchro level too low. Synchro level needs to be up to 80, and then the researchers, no, that's pretty good. So when I get my synchro level up with all my characters, then I can actually do that. That's going to be survivability, and again, that's account wide, and that also affects your power, because when you're under recommended power, the game nerfs you. It's not by a lot, and it makes stages like you literally have to like play the stage perfectly to get through the stage. So just keep that in mind, that when you're under power, that's what happens. Most gacha games do that, because in Unity and Unreal, most of the engines that these games are made in, that's hardcore, like hard baked into the like the numerical engine. That it's if you're not at the accumulated power that the game wants you to be at, it's going to be like, hey, you know what, you kind of suck right now, so go level, basically. And it works the same thing when you're overpowered. Like you get a little bit of a bonus on that too. And if you're greatly overpowered, you get a great bonus. And if you're greatly underpowered, you get a bigger debuff and all that. It's just how gacha games work. So just keep that in mind, that that is your overall power. Again, everybody values things differently, and I've seen some people say that you should gamble and go after the SR. Obviously, that you have a chance that you can get lucky and get it 3 or 4 times, and then you end up getting the dupe. Me personally, I like the account power, because that's forever. That's just me. So that's how I got to the point where I'm at right now. Squad level, I think we're at 16,000 right now as far as power. Yep, 16,170. And at this point, because the unrecommended is catching me so hard, is I'm just gonna just chill, because it's currently like 1 p.m. and in 3 hours the reset is gonna come anyway. So I'm just gonna go sit down somewhere and let the idol do its thing, and come back at reset, and then continue from there. So I will catch you guys in the next video. I hope this helps and gets you guys over the hump, whatever you're stuck on, and so you're not stuck. And trust me guys, even if you have a complete team of SR, you can still do the content. Like you're gonna see more and more what I'm talking about once you get to around this point, that it's really about your account power and how fast you level up your idol to be able to feed your characters and feed your SR to be at the point of getting to like level 100, 120 and stuff like that, where they like gods basically for the content that we're currently doing right now. And then you get more and more currency and do more stages, because every time that you do that and push your stages, you get more of the high quality modes. So you have the chance to actually get SSR NIKKEs, and you know, just take it from there. Also, you get currency to summon more. So it's just a circle of progression, and as long as you keep that progression, you'll be fine. Like there shouldn't be anything in the game that'll stop you. No struggle. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.